Today we're going to go over the contact point and what are the most important things that affect the contact, what affects is being late or hitting too close to the body or hitting back here. We just want to try to get that contact really out in front in order to be able to extend and transfer weight forward. So that way we're going to get more power, more consistency. If our body just follows the ball and we get that contact out in front with decent space, great space would be here, but if we have decent space around this area would be great. This would be a little jammed. So we're going to go over 3 important points. The first one is going to be on the swing, the second one is going to be about court positioning, and the last one is going to be about timing. All of them 3 can affect your contact, and you need to make sure you pay attention to them. So let's go over the swing right now, and there are 2 really important things in your swing that can really cause you to hit that contact back here, which is what we want to avoid. We want to really try to get that contact in front in order to get the spin that we want and to extend. So one of the things is when we don't get under the ball well enough, so when we don't get under the ball in this position well enough and move in this position, but we kind of hit the ball like this, then we tend to hit the ball back here. This is what we want to avoid, guys. Look what happens if I try to hit in front and I don't get under as well. I go here, and I don't get under as well. What's going to happen if I hit in front is that ball is going to go straight to the ground. Okay, I'm here, I don't get under enough, and I try to hit in front, that ball is going straight down. Look at how the strings are looking. Okay, unless I open it, and that would also lead to the ball going out. But if I try to do my swing nicely and I just don't get under and I try to hit that ball in front, it's just going to go straight down. That is why some of the people that don't get under the ball as well hit back here, because back here they compensate and make the ball in with the strings in this way. So they sort of go here, don't get under, and then hit here. That way the ball somehow still goes in the court, something like this. But it's really never going to be a successful shot with enough spin, with enough penetration on the court, which is what we're looking for. So we really want to come from under, guys. We want to make sure that not only our arm is going under, because sometimes what I see is that the arm is under, but the wrist, the wrist position, the tip of the racket is still a little high. So we still end up hitting the ball this way. The arm needs to go down, but then the tip of the racket needs to go down. You need to show me the cap in this position. To look at more in depth, you can go over the spin in another one of my videos, but basically we really want to make sure that that tip of the racket is getting under, guys, under the ball. When we do that in this position right here, when we do that, then we can just follow through, and we get into this position where my racket looks like this. Notice my racket is not looking like this. This will go to the ground. I am showing you my cap. As soon as I start to get under, look at my cap looking forwards at the court, showing it, and then I'm pushing towards contact, and that's how I'm able to get that contact right there out in front. But if I go like this and when I get under and I don't look at the cap, now it's looking at me or back, and if I get under this way and I try to do that, look what happens to the strings if the cap is not pushed in this position. So then a lot of the people that do this, that don't move the cap, then also they hit here to kind of then make the ball in the court somehow in this position. But this is what we want to achieve, this position here with the cap, pushing forward, and then my racket looks like this in this position versus like this. So that is really important for, in terms of the swinging, achieving that contact that we want. That is key. It does take a lot of practice. It is not easy. You need to go over the fundamentals and check how your swing is looking, and just go over a lot of technical stuff. If you guys need help, please let me know. I'll be happy to take a look at your swing and see what is going on. If you're not able to get the spin you want, if you're missing, if you're not getting power, there's a lot of technical things that need to be on the right place. If you need help, check out our coaching app below in the description. and there you can submit a video for video analysis, and I can take a look and tell you exactly what's going on and give you a program exactly how you can work on that specific thing that you need help with, because everybody's different, everybody has different mistakes, and there are ways to fix things that are much faster than, you know, sometimes you try to fix yourself, and really when you try to fix things and try to get it down with some exercises that we do and some drills and some tips, then you can move forward really, really quickly. So the second point we want to go over is court positioning. And this is really important because sometimes even if you have great technique and you have your swing down and everything is looking nicely, I see a lot of people that are trying to take the ball really early and they're standing so close to the baseline, and basically they're trying to take everything here, everything, and we can't really take everything in the same spot because unfortunately every ball is coming different. Some balls shorter, longer, spinnier, higher to the side, so we can't pretend that that's not happening. Of course we want to copy the swings every time, but we do need to adjust in the court because some shots are really difficult to hit here, so I may need to make an adjustment back here so that I can still hit it in front. I may need to move up, can hit it in front. If this ball is higher, again, I may need to go back a little bit and hit it on the contact that I want. If I don't make adjustments with my feet, what happens is that I end up hitting balls here, reaching close to my body. So the core positioning is really important. What I always recommend is to be one big step behind the baseline. That way you have time to either come in, hit the ball in front, or if you need to move back, you're still in good position. So this should be your base. You should not be standing around this area because you're going to be pretty much screwed if the ball bounces deep. Even to take this on the rise, if I try to take this on the rise and the ball bounces here, the ball's already behind me. So I need to make an adjustment step here to still hit that on the rise and in front. So the court positioning is really, really important. Our base and where we're standing on the court is important because from here, I can either move back and I'm comfortable, I can move back and I'm comfortable, or I can move forward and I'm still not either too far back or too in front. I don't want to be also hitting balls back here and getting this contact back here when the balls are higher. I also don't want that. We do want to try to get as many balls as we can on the rise and not have to go back to the fence and hit them. But there are some balls that we do need to make tiny adjustments back or wherever it is, depending on that ball. Now for the last point, and this one is really important. Again, some of you may be doing the first 2 points right, but you're still struggling with the timing. Like, I feel like I'm doing everything right, but the moment the ball comes, I'm still hitting back here. Like, my timing is just not right. I'm not getting that contact in front. So this, I'm going to give you guys the timing for when should we set up and when should start swinging forwards. And this is key. This has helped a lot of my students because basically if you're timing your swing late, you're just going to keep hitting everything late over and over. Doesn't matter. Anything else doesn't matter. So basically when that ball, guys, crosses the net, so first of all, split step, right? The person made contact with the ball. We split step. I see that ball trajectory going over the net. I already know if it's coming to my forehand or my backhand. So let's say it's going to our forehand. Ball's crossing the net. I should be already here with my racket ready, okay? Meaning, from this position, I am ready to swing forward in my swing. Meaning, I'm not gonna go from here. Ball's already bouncing, and this is what I see a lot. Ball's crossing the net. You guys are still here. Ball's bouncing. You're kind of here, and then when the ball comes, you're swinging late, last minute. We want to avoid that. Ball cross the net. So we split, ball cross the net. We're here with our racket out and ready right here. And then basically when the ball bounces, guys, we need to have the timing. The moment the ball bounces, then our racket starts to move forward. A lot of you, when the ball's bouncing, your racket is here, and then the racket is going back to do the swing when the ball's bouncing. So looking like this, it's bouncing and okay, and that causes you to be late. This is a self-feedback. When the ball's coming fast and the ball's bouncing and you're still here and you have to go back to swing, then you're gonna be late. You want to have it ready to go forward, okay? So I turned here, have my racket out, ball bounce, and I'm already ready to go on the way forwards, not on the way back and forward. You see how that's wasting a lot of time. So, racket ready, balls in the air, it bounces, then I am ready to go forward. That way I can make sure I'm hitting that contact out in front. Of course, if you get a really high ball that you have to wait, you can't really go forward until the ball comes down. So it will look like this. I'm racket out, I wait, and that's when I go forward. But for a rally ball, for a regular shot, basically that will be your timing. Rackets out when the ball crosses the net, ball bounce, you should be already on your way forward, guys. Not here, going back and forward. That is going to cause you to be late a lot. So that is the timing. I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask below. And if you found this information useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe so I can keep making videos like this. Don't forget to check also our coaching app, where we do exclusive content there and break down in detail some of your favorite questions and some of the things that you each need to work on. Also, we do video requests are guaranteed on our app, so you guys can ask us for any video you would like us to make and we will post it there. Anyways, guys, see you soon.